stands there not eating brains right in front of you.
Well, I would
Alright,
eat your
I
brain.
believe you.
It seems you have none.
Oh.
That sounds like draw.
Yep,
Them are
I
fighting
draw.
words.
Sorry.
You now have a gun aimed directly at you, new person. What do you say?
Brains?
Wrong answer, and I cocked the gun.
I'm kidding. And my face kind of shimmers, and it's my true. I become my true form. And I say, "I'm Liam Tuatha. Nice to meet y'all." Sorry for the deception.
Alrighty, so this new person walks on into the Barrel and Bullet Saloon here, is greeted by Dunsmith, and tells the party what about themselves or anything.
I'm a kitsune, as y'all can probably see. That's all I'm saying.
More along the lines of, why do you look like their dead friend? Does anyone ask him why he looks like your dead friend?
Yeah, I was going up to him and gonna grab his shoulders, say, "I watched you die."
Gurn, terribly affected by quite literally watching Hideki die, grabs you by your shoulders and with a tear in his eye says, "I watched you die." What do you say to this, Mr. What is your name? Tuatha?
No, Liam. I'm sorry, sir, but God is lazy and did not find me a mini.
-1 hero point.
Fine.
Well, is there a connection to you and Hideki or no?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like his brother.
Nope.
On closer examination, you realize that
like
this is just a generic Alkenstarian disguise that just happens to look a lot like Hideki. Probably affected by your extreme grief. Everything looks like Hideki.
I'm probably wasted too.
Yes, extremely.
It's all just a coincidence.
And you've been learning formulas for 4 hours. You're pretty tired. Speaking of which, there we go. 4 hours. All right, so
while this is going on, I'm cleaning my gun at the bar.
Okay.
We'll also
everyone's attention turns to Vimgard as we all patiently await to hear which fucking weapon do you want to put that rune on?
The axe. Sorry, the axe. I did not see that. I was when you were talking.
Which time? The first, second, or third?
Sorry, it was always the axe. My bad.
All right, that was fun. So what will you guys do? Having essentially killed time, retreated,
healing our wounds.
You are all healed, yes.
Can I do a knowledge recall on that fighter creature that we faced?
Sure. What aspect of your knowledge? Let's see here.
Crafting, because he was a mechanical, and I'm trying to figure out what its weaknesses would be.
All right, so let's see. You think back to your encounter here with this clockwork creature, and you definitely knew it was a clockwork creature just by virtue of you guys having faced many of these types of foes. However, having retreated so hastily, you are unable to really discern anything, other than obviously what you already know about clockwork creatures, that they have a small physical resistance. Other than that, you've not really discerned. I think you guys figured out early on that clockwork creatures are, weak to electrical attacks, but due to the nature of their bodies being constructed. However, you don't garner anything specific about this foe having fled in such a manner.
Oh, awesome ability. We.
Not here, bitch. No. In Alkenstar, there are no kings.
True.
Just warlords.
Are we
Gang.
attaching runes to things while we're doing all this?
Well, yes, lots of things have been attached. Did you have some desires unexpressed?
I've got a shock rune that's already in my equipment. If I could put that on my rapier, please.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry, Mary. Because Saren was talking earlier. He had a shock rune that he was willing to give.
Yeah, you can take it if you want it. Should be in my inventory. If you can move that for me, Mary.
Jesus Christ. Why do you guys think?
I'm sorry. I did not know about this until 15 minutes ago.
Well, the point was more
no.
for our young friend here who only has
Yeah.
an hour.
Then don't worry about mine. Because, yeah, you're right.
Has time passed long enough to rest? Because I think that's how.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you should be coming in super fresh.
Yeah, but I have to rest for the night mechanically to do the. I thought the crafting would be in there. Never mind. Where is it? Because the.
What are you trying to do?
Make that poison that I have. Maybe. I think I. Yeah, I'm gonna make wyvern poison.
Gurn might be able to help you out on that one. And there is a crafting tab. Do you see that?
Yeah, now it says 320 GP.
Yes.
Do I have? Quite honestly,
You're pretty poor for a nobleman.
Well, I mean, how much gold do I start with, Mr. Mary?
Mr. Hamilton.
Don't
call me by my government name.
250?
I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. What's the average of what you guys have is about that 300-ish or so?
Okay.
I was at 276.
How much
level 9
did Hideki have?
250 gold or 1,600.
I mean, you had 515 on Hideki, so I mean, I'd give you 515 back.
And I did offer up 1,800 gold to anyone who needs anything.
Well, I think with the gold off of Hideki as well, I can make wyvern poison. I hope.
I can hook you up with poison each day, man.
Well, I
I was
think
about to say, Gurn can.
I mean, a daily poison would be nice, but I think the wyvern poison's also supposed to be pretty potent.
Can't you make that one? I don't. Somebody
That
had
one I
that.
don't know.
Oh.
Well, hey, I passed on action.
Okay.
Crit success means half, right?
Yes. I believe that's right. That's why it's got that, yeah.
Fine. So I should have wyvern poison. Fine. I will. I think I'll have to wait to apply it till combat. Oh well. Sorry. So what are we doing?
Well,
Party?
I believe you haven't expressed any desire to join these fellows, so you could do that and see if they accept. You can start there.
I promise to only occasionally wear your dead friend's face. Can I join?
I don't know. I'm still not sure whether you're a zombie or not.
I'm not a zombie. I'm not currently in my disguised form. I would be in my true form currently.
I'll be keeping my eyes on you.
Well, this person seems to have expressed some type of interest in joining you all and seems to have some kind of ability to mimic others, which may prove handy in some way.
I slap him on the shoulder and say, "We're always looking for extra hand."
Just as you place your hand on his shoulder, he seems to take a familiar visage, and he looks just like Drez.
Oh, you look very familiar.
I knew he was a fucking zombie.
What?
He's got
But
those
for some
zombie
rea-
powers.
For some reason, you don't look like an asshole.
I know I don't.
No, this one. Not that one over there.
I order a whiskey for Vimgard.
And I just say, what are the chances, or what are the odds? We all of a sudden a spot opened up on our crew the day you came to town.
Who would have thought?
ridiculous.
Just out of curiosity, do you have life insurance?
Yes, I do. And no, you can't claim it. And no, you aren't the beneficiary.
Sorry, that's the one rule for joining our team.
Fine, I'll do the legal fees later.
Yeah, the other guy retired too. He didn't die horribly or anything.
Nope, not at all.
Then why is Gurn psychologically traumatized when I walked in looking?
He had
Really
too much
similar
to
to-
drink.
He was like that when we got here.
He's a little cuckoo.
I'm gonna walk over to Gurn and ask how the old member died or retired.
He went off to a farm.
I noticed that Gordon walked away, so I just walk up to Liam and say, "He's not ready to talk right now. He's just too busy right now. Figuring out formulas and drinking his Toro."
I understand.
Well, the agenda before you seems to be a return to the place you retreated from, or a new strategy altogether.
Okay, hear me out. I've still got some pyronite. Let's just blow the whole thing up.
And lose the power to Alkenstar altogether?
This civilization has invented fire. We'll be fine.
So we're just pretty much doing the prelude to Quest of the Frozen Flame.
Hold up, I have a dumb idea here. Let's talk about this. So if we blow up the power grid supply, that sounds like an act of terrorism. Isn't Lovelace's plan of active terrorism to spur military development?
Yeah, we could frame it on him.
Yeah, false flag operation here.
So if Lovelace's plan is to do a false flag act of terrorism, and thus make a massive military, if we commit a real act of terrorism. Loveless will just make a massive military.
Well, she already is.
I start questioning Liam because he knows a lot about Loveless, and we haven't really told him that much in the last 2 minutes that we've met him. I start checking his
I have
body
to
for
know who
tattoos
potential
of
targets are.
the Loveless Club or whatever the gang is.
Look, I have to learn about potential targets and how they may or may not make business complicated.
So my question is, if you could make yourself look like people, can you make yourself look like Loveless?
If I had an image of them, I believe so.
I'm sure we could find one, and
Oh,
you could
yeah.
make yourself look like her. You could go to the power station with the Pyronite, make some grand statement of, ha ha ha, I am definitely Loveless, and I am here to destroy Alkenstar, and turn everybody against her.
Make sure you have a backup character ready because you're going in alone on this one. So
You don't have to actually go in. I think you just put the Pyronite in the right place on the foundation and take care of itself. But don't go on the roof.
Or we could just spend the whole day as Loveless, like doing fucked up shit in town.
Ooh, yeah.
Go slap some babies.
Go pants the town council.
This is the one where you got your gang, right? Or was that?
Yeah, that's this
Yeah.
one. I
Yeah.
control the underworld right now.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
Early on, when they were earning income one week.
I believe I nat 20 to earn income on trying to take over the gang world, the underground.
Fun.
Well.
Anyway, yeah, let's just go
A
back.
few-
to this place.
A few plans of action have been laid out.
Yeah, let's actually engage with the plot and go to the place we retreated. Y'all retreated from.
All right, well, let's get down to the pier and get on a boat.
All right, so
I get there fucking during the daylight.
you catch your young friend here up to speed, and yeah, I guess it is. Well, you want to wait till dawn the next morning because it is late in the day. You guys are inside though, that's why you don't really tell. It's kind of dark. Do you want to wait till dawn the next day?
Yeah.
Do another covert op.
All right,
Okay,
so
that's a good idea.
you all drink throughout the night.
I forgot that hidden stuff in that one did that. Sorry.
I bring a bottle over to Gurn.
Well, as you come to in the morning, Krillin is absolutely wasted, and he can't even lift his head up off the bar.
I
So-
am drawing penises all over his face.
Okay, that was assumed.
And I come in the room and I catch Vimgard teabagging him.
Oh my god. Okay. So after these shenanigans, you
I
guys.
have more.
I'm aware.
No.
You guys take off and find you quickly find the boats here and you sail back over sans Krillin for the evening. Let's get you all and delete you all. All right, so as you appear back over here, the tavern music is gonna fade, and there's the new guy, and here's the old guys. So as you climb up off of this boat, you are pleasantly greeted by nothing. So you at least have the good fortune of not having any kind of reinforcements showing up. The hum of electricity greets you from the roof as you are standing outside of this place. What is your mode? So there, to remind you, you had discovered a door here and a door about here. Which actually, let's see.
Still loading in.
Well, I should probably. Are you guys interested at all in going back up on the roof or no?
I don't
Yeah.
No.
think
I
so.
don't
I
think
want
so.
revenge on whatever killed previous holder of my position.
That was definitely downstairs, not upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Giant
supposed to be
spiders
upstairs,
you're
we
looking
missed.
All
for.
right. Well, just in time for you to load in, I'll switch you over to the interior map. Oh, not Hideki. Hold on. New guy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry. They could have fixed this by using levels. They should hire me. All right.
So I'm guessing I look like
You
Hideki again.
you switched. You looking like just generic gunslinger
Nah.
is
If I'm
it at
about
the
to fight
moment?
dead me, I want to look exactly like me.
Okay, then yes, you see a picture of Hideki and refine your illusory disguise to look exactly like their deceased party member. So the hum of electricity greets you, but nothing else. As everyone comes to, everybody loaded in.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
I bust open the door.
Man, you have really sent me on a wild journey here searching for Kitsune tokens. I think I'm going to have to burn my computer after this. Anyway,
Is that
so
the
I sent you that reference image, right?
yeah, that helped nothing. Okay.
Get something that looks like the reference image, and we'll call it a kitsune.
Therein lies the problem. Oh, like the normal human person? Okay,
Yeah.
sure. As you
I move about stealthily.
Me too. All right, so
Up stealthily.
as you slink in here, the whir and grr of gears and turbines greets you once again. The mist and splash of water present in this place, but you are not. Wait a minute, is it? Oh, because your player name is still Hideki. Let me change that. Can I change that? No, I need to go. I'll fix that later. All right, so yes, as you come into this place, you are greeted by not much of anything.
I just forget. Downstairs is this one right here or by the turbines, guys? Or is it? Okay, yeah.
These stairs that you are. Oh, let me switch back here. These stairs that you're currently looking at, I believe, go up.
Okay. We're going down, so
Let's see. Yes, they lead up to the roof.
I'd like to stand in front of this door and open it.
This room right here, the viewing well, yeah, that door right there that you open, Liam, goes into the control room. The viewing platform right here, to remind you, this is where you fought the second Shambler Horde. Vimgard, as you walk into this space, you are hit slap in the face by some dangling chains.
oh shit. Alright.
The light filtering in through the window gives this whole area like an eerie emerald glow. And yeah, like I say, there are a bunch of chains hanging in here. We're very, very thickly. Doesn't seem to have any functional purpose.
Okay. I look behind and talk to the guys and say, we got magical chains coming again. be weary, and I will do a perception check.
And I say back to you, we should probably start by making fun of its mother.
It's a tried and true strategy.
Isn't that the tried and true get me killed strategy?
Well, no, because again, as I explained, fighting inside the exploding zombie room got you killed.
Okay, so the tried and true getting me killed strategy is don't use tactics, fight explosions in confined spaces, and then insult things mother.
It's
No,
the
we gotta
first
get on the
rule
same-
of MMOs: always stand in the red circles.
We got to get on the same page here. We all just need to blame Mary for rolling 3 crits on 3 attacks.
I didn't do anything. Puppeteer did it. Well, Vimgard, as you look around this room, you see several workbenches against the outer walls. A lot of gears, cogs, pipes scattered all across this room. You turn your gaze upward and you try to make out details on the ceiling, but it's about 40 feet up, and it's a shadowed kind of half dome. You can't hardly see. You do see, though, dozens and dozens of chains and winches. Some of them look like they're designed to lift heavy machinery. In fact, you see a half dismantled, huge merchant cart hanging suspended, only about 5 feet off the floor, right here, just right in front of you. You begin to scan the dome, and as you get almost to the center, you think you detect some movement, and you kind of squint a little bit, and you take a step forward to get a better look. And just as you take that step, out from the ceiling drops your mama. No, the clockwork puppeteer, no less, and engages you immediately with its claw. You dodge out of the way, I believe. Oh no, he catches you unaware and opens this encounter with a fun little bit of damage for you. Let me get everybody else. So you all 4 here behind him are kind of stuck on the viewing platform with your new companion on the little metal gateway as this combat begins in earnest. This is the foe that slew the person who had your position last, Mr. Tuatha Day. Tuatha? Is that, what is this supposed to
It would
be?
be Tuatha Day.
Tuatha Day.
Well, the
Okay.
name's like a little bit changed from my anime character. All right.
Fair enough. Well, how the turn tables gotcha.
On your first turn.
So this creature, this foul construct, this machination, shoots out a string for his first attack straight at something it recognizes. The visage of a foe once vanquished. And comes out swinging on you. You find that as this string hits you and begins to constrict all around you, you are grabbed by it, and it begins to slowly but quickly retract. Let me make sure I'm within my limits here before I do this. Oh, yes. So, slowly but surely retracting, and you become grabbed as this thing pulls you into its embrace, and it pulls you right next to Vimgard.
You have a backup for your backup?
No, I didn't.
Because Mary's already rolling crits against us.
Yeah.
Drez.
Well, time to make my backup character.
All right, let's see.
Like this creature hits me on a 3.
Can I move easily through the space Hideki is in, or is it going to be like difficult terrain, require a tumble through?
No, I'll let you move through his space. I mean, he's grabbed, right? So the thing's pulling him tight.
All right, so I should be able to, in one action, get over here beside the thing. And I am going to feint it.
All right, it becomes off guard.
And then stab it.
You do so successfully.
And
then
we'll, yeah, we'll enfeeble it.
Feeble it.
Yep.
Say, oh, that's fun. Let's see. Cool. So then I can enfeeble him. And it should tell us when it's supposed to go off based on this little red marker that's on him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does that by any chance free up what's his face over there?
Well, you not necessarily. That's a thought to have before you strike. But you moved, fainted. Is that 3 for you?
Yeah, that's all 3 for me.
All right. So as you notice that you are battling this thing's many different strings, you realize too late you should have struck at the one holding Hideki. It passes to Gurn to try his new concoctions.
I'm gonna stick with an old one. Run in here, screaming, "Not again!"
Nice.
And I'm gonna make a sticky bottle of lightning. So I think it just takes persistent damage.
So you throw in the bottle of lightning in him?
Yeah.
You got, when you click it, I think it'll give me a thing I can put on him. Out of the tooltip.
Hero point.
Let's go. Good use of hero point.
Make a damage roll.
You crack-a-lack this thing. And he takes all of that plus some as electricity crackles all through his body. You see it is amplifying the damage that bottled lightning is doing. Liam, throughout the day.
It's a DC 5 flat check. Nothing to it. Well, I don't have quick draw, unfortunately. But I'll sheathe my rifle, draw my wakizashi, and attempt to cut the string.
You do indeed cut the string, and in doing so inflict damage. And you discover that was completely ineffective. You discover why they've all been screaming about, well, no, he's not incorporeal. He's just a construct. All right, Saren, show him how it's done here, sir.
All right. Just trying to figure out one thing here. Unbelievable luck. Unexpected sharpshooter. Accidental shot. So accidental shot's 2 action. Like that is just adding 1 to the shot. So like, could I use another? Like, am I also able to use like?
I think we did this last time, right? Like, yeah, because the activation is the shot. You talking about putting a poison or something on your stuff, or what?
Yeah, like I would like to also use vital shot.
Oh, just doing vital shot? Yeah, yeah.
I want to do vital shot and accidental shot.
And you're right. I think we did that last time, right? And we just said, okay, that one shot is just a 3 for yes.
Yeah, so it should just take all my actions for 1 shot.
Yeah, lock and load.
So I'll use accidental shot, so I get to fire twice. And then, yeah, let's see, hopefully I hit here. I'm just gonna pop around the corner. But
Well, because like, and I mean, I don't know. I just popped in my head. I'm not like calling you out specifically, but like, you know, we could probably speed up our games if we just, you know,
yeah,
did things instead. You know, I mean, that's if we've done them before. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If there's no question.
yeah. So he should be flat-footed because he can't see me until I pop out.
And
Or
then
off
you,
guard,
and then you,
sorry.
and then you could, yeah, and then you could be like, all right, I get down and I load my rifle and I pop up and I make a vital accidental shot. Boom.
There you go. Perfect.
Or as you're aiming a vital shot, you hiccup and you squeeze the trigger, which is so finely tuned to be a hair trigger, it obviously just goes off immediately. All right, so you crack a shot into this foe. Its metallic body absorbing some of the damage.
I was hoping for the crit there because it would have been ridiculous damage. But that's the end of my turn.
So this is cool too. If we ever have a question, you know, I told you it's doing that automatically now. If we ever have a question about why, it gives me a little bubble and tells me exactly why
Cool.
and what it's taking off. Yeah, that's the best change I've seen, bro. All right, Vimgard, with your ghost touch, not really applicable for this fight. What will you do?
No,
What is-
I am going to do spell strike because I'm right in front of it. Let's see if I can do it. Of course I missed. I'm going to hero point that.
All right. Oh shoot.
Are we inspired by his use of inspiration.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
You guys hear the Arkenstone or Arkenstone. Whoa, that's a throwback. You hear the
Wow.
you hear the Alkenstar. You guys hear the Alkenstar clock tower chime, and you're inspired by the sound. You gain a hero point. Vimgard, what do you got left in the tank?
So you're saying I can use another hero point?
You could.
I feel like this is big baddie.
Earn it and burn it, man. We need to play Dungeon Crawl Classics where you can burn your ability scores.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to aid Drez, and by aiding, I'm going to be screaming at the monster, trying to distract it so that Drez can attack. I know we
Okay.
haven't.
So give me like an intimidation on the monster here.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it private, so I don't know until Drez's turn.
I think that's correct. I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
It's more fun if it's a surprise anyway.
Yeah, no, I would prefer it as a surprise, and yeah. I know in the podcast that we listen to, they pretty much just roll it when Drez does the attack. Just to kind of smooth line it, and we don't
Yeah.
forget about it.
Sure. I'm not going to forget about it here. I'm going to make a
Uh-oh.
note.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to make a note right here. But, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. As long as you do it before he does it. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. All right, so, and that's it for you?
Yep, that'll be right there. That's
As
right
it
there,
goes to the top of the round here, you all notice that off of these change, small little clockwork creatures start jumping out of just every place imaginable, and they're all flying around, whirring and burring every which way. And you are quite inundated by these things. So they will begin to affect you somewhat. This thing feels quite surrounded, and you see it kind of rear back a little bit, and all of a sudden claws just come flying out in every direction at all of you standing right nearby. Ooh. So, enraged, it is only able to connect with the green guy, and connect it does for 26 damage. In attempting to attack your new companion,
Might want a new card for that one.
well, I'll just give it to him. He swings his claw around and stabs himself. There was some damage to it. I usually do re-roll it if it's a broken weapon, because that's definitely a 1E, 3.5E thing. Alright, so exhausting itself, Drez, you take your action now. What will you do, sir?
Is his persistent damage tick at the end of his turn? I don't know if I did the sticky bomb right, but he should still be being electrocuted from my sticky bomb.
From your let's see here. You make your bonus there to here it's targeted damage. Equal to and of the same type as its splash. So what was your splash
Or
on that?
electric.
Let's see here.
Not sure what I could have clicked to do that different.
I don't think you can. I think we just have to apply it because it can be so many different things. You can see it. The bomb already is. I don't. What I'm trying to make sense of is that last sentence. If the bomb already deals persistent damage, combine the two amounts.
It doesn't do persistent normally.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Persistent and splash were the same word in my mind for a moment. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so he is taking the 4 electro. All right, yes, good call on that.
All right.
Now
Did
where I'm gonna apply it.
did Vimgard's taunt have any effect?
Are you about to attack?
Yes.
As you attempt to attack, Vimgard starts to make some ungodly ass noise, and you are completely distracted and have a -2 circumstance bonus.
God damn it. All
I
right.
crit failed that, didn't I?
You did.
All right. I'm going to attempt to open with a feint. And I guess I need to put a -2 there. Okay, I'm definitely hero pointing that. Well, at least I can't completely blame Vimgard for that one.
Well, you are now no longer distracted. Vimgard ceases making whatever the hell that was noise.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to attempt to tumble through. Did that count for anything?
Let's see. Tumble through. That's his against his reflex.
Yeah, maybe it. Did I untarget? No, I've got him targeted.
Acrobatics against his reflex. What'd you get? 32. That
32,
is
yeah.
successful.
All right, so I'm just going to tumble through to over here and use the last action to strike.
Oh, and I guess technically he shouldn't be enfeebled. It's okay. See
We'll
how-
refresh that now then.
Yeah, see how the little red marker went off?
Yeah.
That's a new thing. All right. Just got to pay attention. So, good stuff. You tumble through successfully and crack a lack after a distracted strike to begin with. Gurn, having chucked electricity at this foe before, what will you do now?
There is a bunch of little spiders coming down the chains.
Yes, but they are like insignificantly small.
And what do they seem to be doing?
Just filling up this space all around you. Like the air is getting thick with them. Like they're all just kind of waking up. Like if you've ever seen like a bunch of bugs, you know, waking up from
Are
like
they
a hibernation.
coalescing into a swarm, though?
Don't seem to be at the moment. They're just kind of in this space around this thing.
concerning. At any rate, I will throw another bottle.
Alright, you successfully deal quite a bit of damage to this foe by once again applying electrical stuffs to it.
Move a little further back.
Alright, just as you step over there, you seem to kick up a nest of these little mechanical creatures, and a bunch of them fly in the direction of Drez as well as follow you. You and Drez make this reflex save.
29.
Will you let that stand, or you burn your just earned hero point?
I will burn it.
Dog crit.
Isn't it true?
Alright, you take just a little bit of damage from these little things chittering and fluttering all around you, and you are inexorably frustrated because you can't seem to nail them down or target them. Liam, are you with us soon?
Yeah, this is probably ought to be my last turn, but let's see.
Don't get in trouble now.
Hide.
We got a match tomorrow.
I will sheathe my Wakasashi, draw my long rifle, move 25 feet the fuck away. 5. Get roughly around here.
Alright,
Yeah, there we go.
right there.
I think so.
Okay.
Since I have to go, warning to the fellow players, this is a gunslinger only, not a fighter. Don't get me close.
So you try to get away from these things, but don't. Click that reflex save before you go.
Hero point.
Alright, you take an astonishing 7 damage.
Ow.
Good night.
Good night.
Saren.
Alright. Now, since I'm beside this wall, I can use covered reload for my reload. I will duck in the wall, covered reload. And then I'll pop out and use sneak attack, so it should be flat-footed to me again.
Well, if you're gonna pop up, then you need to roll a check to see if you're unobserved. Ooh.
GG.
See, buddy. As you slip the barrel of your gun over the edge of the wall, the thing does not observe you.
Perfect. So if you can make him flat-footed. And then I'm going to use alchemical shot. My last 2 actions. I'm going to put a ghost charge potion down the barrel. Use alchemical shot. Link it. That's different than before. I used to be able to drag from here, didn't I?
Drag what?
Like the the extra damage to it. We can do it after. With a ghost charge, it should change all of my damage into.
So, well, so you're doing what? What are you doing now? You've covered, reloaded.
Cover
as
reload
an-
is one action,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to use alchemical shot, which is 2 actions. So I dump a potion down the barrel to make my bullets here. Yeah.
But so what was the what is the sneak attack you're talking? That's what I'm trying
Well,
to figure out.
I have sneak attack. I've got that
All
now.
right. Sneak attack applies anytime you're attacking an enemy that's flat-footed if you have the sneak attack feat.
Yeah, I have the sneak attack feat now. So if I attack someone with the off guard condition with an agile finesse with melee weapon or an agile
But
finesse
so-
arm, but ranged
So I
attack,
guess how are you making it off guard?
by a
Well-
sneak attack by being unnoticed by this guy.
All right, because you said that when he came out from around the wall, the thing didn't see him, right?
Yeah, but how does that make him off guard?
Because anytime you attack an opponent that can't see you, at least as a rogue, if you have the sneak attack feat, that automatically makes him off guard to you.
Well, so being unobserved doesn't mean he can't see you. It just means he's not like taking notice of you.
Yeah.
That's
But it should
the-
be off guard from my lightning though too.
from your bomb.
Yeah, it does the damage, and then on a hit, target becomes off guard until the start of my next turn.
Oh, whoa, what? Where's that from? A feat you have?
No, that's just what it does.
Oh, it's just what it does. Well, we didn't play that last time.
It doesn't do it automatically.
Okay, so no, he doesn't. Okay, so he's already off guard.
Okay, so I didn't need to do that. So alchemical shot. So if I hit him, it changes the damage.
But well, so hold up. So you're just doing a covered reload and an alchemical shot then.
yeah, that's
Okay.
all I was doing before anyway. But this way he's already off guard, so I didn't really need to do the covered reload. I could have just reloaded normally. But my
Same
next strike
difference,
deals the
isn't it?
same. Yeah, but my strike deals the same damage as the type of my bomb, so it deals positive energy damage.
What bomb are you applying?
A ghost charge.
Okay.
We
Let's clean this up here.
and I will use a hero point. I'll use a second hero point. Why not? Waste them all.
A lot of those going around tonight.
Join the club.
This guy is very hard to hit. The hell? Why I didn't mean to hit it twice. My bad. 39 was the hit.
Well, apparently you didn't hit it twice.
And that should be positive energy damage. Plus, it has 1d6 persistent. Positive as well. And I don't know.
So-
It doesn't say that it deals the actual damage from the vial. It just changes it, right? Not the way I read it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you're right. Of course, that would be additive, duplicative, actually. So he takes this damage. Just gonna have to put it on him. So he's gonna take. What's the same? So That, and then the bomb is the 1d6, or the attachment is the 1d6. Is that right?
Yeah, 1d6 persistent.
What? Okay.
And it should all be positive energy.
I mean, I got you.
Just making sure. Never used ghost charge before, so curious how it works.
I mean, he's not undead. He's constructed. He's a clockwork thing.
Yeah, but if he's evil, it would work too, right?
If he was, yeah.
Yeah. And the damage from the ghost charge also becomes enfeebled 1 until the start of my next turn.
He's already enfeebled
He
one.
already is. Yeah.
There he is. Okay.
All right. That's it, right? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Vimgard.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is channel my energy and take 1 action to recharge my spell strike, and 2nd action to do a spell strike.
All right.
Do the lightning bolt. Yep, I'm just going to stand here and cry. That's the end of my turn.
Woo! Rough.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Saren, how do you type in D20 so I can purge my D20s?
Wait, you just did 1 attack? Was that a spell strike?
I had to recharge my spell strike. So that's
okay.
1 action.
Gotcha.
Easiest thing, click on the D20 at the bottom of the chat window, and where it says 1 D20 in the chat, just change that to 100 and hit enter.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Does anybody need
What did you
to
ask
take
me?
a break for a second?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm good. I was just wondering.
I'm good, but if anybody needs to, let's go
yeah,
ahead.
Well, it's just my end of my turn. I'm just going to quickly go per
go,
smoke. So.
yeah, go for
Did
it.
you ask me something there, Logan?
You should quit smoking, dude. I smoked for 26 years. I've been 10 days stopped.
Oh, good job.
How you feeling?
Good, man.
Quit with me. I feel great.
It's good.
Quit with me, bro.
With the near future happening, I don't think that's going to happen.
Dude,
My-
there's no better time than right now. I'm telling you. You save money, you'll feel better. You don't need it.
Your
How long
rolls
you
will
how long you
improve.
been how long you been smoking?
Oh, I've been vaping for a year and a half.
No, Logan's
Year
not
and a
talking
half,
about-
pussy.
he's
I
not talking
smoked for
about smoking
26
cigarettes.
years. Quit.
He's not talking about smoking cigarettes, though. He's just talking about smoking weed.
Yeah, because I'm.
Oh,
taking
smoke
a
weed
shit.
all day.
I'm taking a shadow rip, and I have to go outside for that. Well,
Oh,
go to my
what
patio.
the fuck?
Well, that's all I'm talking about. I
I
vape for a
thought you were
year.
talking about cigarettes, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah. Smoke weed all day, bro. I'm trying to save your
Does-
life over here.
Does anybody else find it odd that Mary's been without cigarettes for 10 days and he's been rolling all these nat 20s?
Just saying, bro.
You see what quitting smoking does for you?
See, kids?
Start smoking cigarettes right now and then quit, and your rolls will get better.
Well, with all that extra time,
Scientifically proven.
with all that spare time, he was just able to find that cheating roll mod for this fucking game.
I wrote it. I learned how to code. Oh. I just randomly did that to some lady at the gas station the other too. I was like, fuck, I'm the butt of a Bill Hicks joke. I saw this lady smoking. I was like, you know that'll kill you. Anyway, let's turn into a preacher man. Well, my friends. I know he stepped away, but just as the round ends here, you two, Saren and Vimgard, notice that these little clockwork monsters are swarming all around you, and you must make that reflex save. I'll just wait. We'll just wait for him to get back to do it. You can do it, though, and we'll go ahead, bro. Saren.
And 11 or higher.
Nice.
Oof.
So you successfully swat these things away, and you only take half of the damage they inflict on you. And you curse as you do. Yeah, that was
3,
freaking
8.
7 last time. Alright, so this thing. Ooh. Well, he's going to focus on what has been a threat to him. And that is going to be these little guys rolling around at his feet still. However, without warning, after a claw strike. What the hell?
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. Oh, reflex save. Thank you. Alright, you also save yourself. So after a vicious claw strike at Mr. Killshot,
There you go with rolling your damn crits again.
which just absolutely waylays him.
I'm begging you to have a cigarette, bro.
Well, with
Hey,
plus 23, fuck me.
A string comes flying out from the other side at Mr. Gurn. Sick of these potions hitting him in the face, he inflicts 19 damage on you, wraps his string around you, and exhausts himself by pulling you straight towards him. And, well, kind of in between these guys underneath this thing, he's got you grabbed. You're essentially like in the space between them, right? The diagonal. And he's got a hold of you. So, he gets zapped by this sticky bomb that is still stuck to him. And he screams out in pain. He, however, well, he's actually going to take no effect from that other.
Alright,
Drez,
so
how
is
will you
he
respond?
Is he still off guard from Gurn's last bomb?
Should
I
be.
believe until the beginning of Gurn's turn, which has not
Okay.
occurred yet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Beginning of your turn? Yeah.
And I should aim for the string that he's grabbing Gurn with.
If you want to sever that string, you can say that you are specifically attacking him there. Sure. Yes.
Okay, that is definitely what I am specifically doing.
Okay.
Oof. High AC.
Man, it kind of lingered on that 20 and then rolled to that.
Yep.
8.
Fuck, off guard, 31 AC, plus 23 to attacks. This guy's a beast.
Done some damage to it, haven't we?
Yeah.
we're
I mean, we've
Right.
knocked it
Well,
around quite a bit. It just,
Why?
it is hard to hit.
Gurn, you did more damage than I have.
All right. You do
First
a
time I've
little
ever dealt
slappity whap dap doob dap onto this guy.
Was that sufficient to get Gurn ungrabbed?
Indeed, it was. He is ungrabbed.
Thank you.
All right, and last action. I'm just going to aim, I guess, back at like the legs of this thing. Oof.
Well. You miss. Just as you do, a little swarm of these things comes flying straight at your face. And you must pass this reflex save.
Stupid swarm.
You are swarmed upon. Gurn. This foe steadies itself against your onslaught. You are not grabbed by it any longer and free to move about the cabin. What will you do?
Does anybody know if he's got attack of opportunity?
I
He
don't
doesn't
think-
seem to. I tumbled through without being attacked.
And there's a bunch of these little tiny ones at my feet.
Well, they're just everywhere. This whole, it's almost like a cloud of them.
Are these things like mosquito sized?
Yes, exactly. I mean, like, think like tiny little spiders, you know, and they're just everywhere, seemingly, almost floating in midair.
Kind of like, yeah, some sort of aura or swarm around him.
But they don't like actually hamper us during our attacks. It's just whenever they do the swarm thing.
Yeah, so it seems like it's more of an aura type thing than a swarm. Because they don't have their own actions, right? It's just his,
Right.
yeah, it's his turn.
And they're not targetable.
They have not seemed to have manifested themselves precisely.
It would be pretty clear to all of us that electricity is doing extra damage to it.
Yes.
I wish I bought some fucking electricity potions.
Come on. Well, there's not much point for me to do it with a map.
Assume you have no hero points left?
Nope, I've been spending. I'll do another one. Want to know what's at 31? Well, like plus 13.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I don't
What
think
is
we have to
oh, it's Dex.
recall knowledge, have we?
Dex and what? What is that expert on alchemy? No, you gotta be higher than expert on alchemy, don't you?
I don't know if that's tied to crafting or not. No, just expert proficiency in that weapon category.
In what,
Bombs, I
thrown
think.
weapons? Bombs? Oh, okay. How do you increase that? Is this a general feat you have to take?
No, it's just a class.
Yeah, I think maybe class, so maybe a level 11
Alchemical
or so.
bomb expert. Yeah, I see it.
Well, I'll give Demoralize a try. Why can I never find it? Oh. Ah, good turn. What was that for me?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I said yes. You failed to intimidate this thing, and this cloud thickens around you, and you are forced to do this reflex save. You avoid most of the ill effects. and swat them all away, but they still manage to chitter at you for a bit of damage. What will you have this fella do? He has gotten all the way over here. Does he have a gun? He
Yep.
does have a gun.
It
Does he
looks
have
like he.
quick draw still?
I think he's cleaned up. I already have it drawn.
He's got his little sword drawn. That's what he used the
Oh.
last time. And that's what
Then-
his sheet shows. His sheet shows he's got...
No quick draw this time.
No, he does. Well, his sheet shows he's got his gun held two-handed, but he might have been a little fudgery. Whatever. We say he's got it in his hands. What you want him to do? Shoot this thing?
Yeah.
You want him to use? Looks like he's got vital shot. You want him to use that?
The vital shot only does anything if he gets if the target's off guard, I believe.
Oh, okay. So he can't use it.
What his target is marked for death. I'm not sure what.
I don't know. Something else he found.
Ooh.
Well, he missed. I guess he could reload. What should he do then?
Fire can or
With a map?
Well, let's well, never mind. Sorry, marked for death. All three.
map. I was just more thinking of doing recall knowledge. So
Okay.
using the map. I just
What you want him to use?
crafting, I guess.
All right. Oop. Oh, that was supposed to be private. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, so he studies this creature and he can tell it's a construct. That's apparent to everyone. Beyond that, he has no knowledge of these types of creatures and is unable to discern anything useful.
Okay.
Same.
Huh. Well, start off by doing my covered reload. So you have to do the stealth now to see if he's undetected again, so I can get off guard. So we'll do that.
Well, you do have to take an action to hide before you can attempt to use stealth too.
If I'm unobserved,
Right. He goes into cover, so it's coming
Right,
out of cover.
Well, because you have to have cover or be
Yeah.
unobserved somehow
To
to hide,
hide,
but you
yeah.
do have to take an action to
Hide.
actually
yeah.
go into stealth. Because when you go to cover, you're just putting something between you and the bad guy. But when you go into stealth, when you hide, you're actively taking steps to be undetected.
it says for a covered reload, you duck into a safe position to minimize your profile while
Right.
reloading.
Well, yeah, but the point is you go into cover, and from cover is where you can hide. I mean, that's technically is correct. And then when you're hiding, right, if you come out of that, then or if you try to take an action from that, then I think there's supposed to be a stealth check. There's
Right.
supposed to be a
That's
stealth
when
check.
you.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah, that's if you break cover or make an attack. Well, if you can make an attack without having to break cover, if you're hidden, he should. I don't necessarily think it should be he's automatically off guard, but I would think you would get a circumstance bonus from the cover. But if you have to lean out or stand up, you're breaking cover, and then you do have to make sure that you do a stealth check then to
That's
see if
right.
you're
I mean,
unobserved.
if you attack from cover, you definitely get a circumstance bonus.
Okay, but yeah, for covered reload though, it says I can either take cover or hide and then I reload as one action. So if that stealth check would have been to hide and reload at the same time, because I'm already behind cover, right?
Sure, for argument's sake.
I think that would be, because I'm looking at the tooltip now, and it says you can either take cover or attempt to hide. But if you're already in cover, then yeah, I would say
That the hide would
that
count
the hide is the only thing you can do right there.
Well, and it's so you can't I mean, it's for the same purpose, so you don't have to burn too. Yes. As you attempt to hide, though, you are not successful.
That makes it easier. Alright, well then while I'm reloaded, let's pop out and I'll use sniper's aim so I can actually hit this thing.
But yes, we've been playing cover reload essentially like you go into cover and hide. So I mean, we've been making it kind of have a triple effect, but that's just how we've, it's how we've kind of been playing it the whole time. So we're not gonna like change mid-course necessarily, unless it's obviously some kind of big whoop. All right, so after all that, you shoot this thing. And it just absorbs your whole bullet.
And here I am talking on mute again. I'm an idiot. End of my turn.
Vimgard.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is do Thunderous Strike. Fast as well. Finally.
All right, you bring the hammer down. I mean the axe.
Alright, that refocuses my focus spell for next turn, and for my next two actions, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Well, let me resolve this one. How about it?
Yeah.
All right, so your thunderous strike kills this foe, and it trembles beneath your feet. But go ahead. You were saying you were swinging again at this dead thing.
Yeah, well, I'll just keep swinging at it. I'm not going to use a spell slot.
In a fit of hysteria, you burn off more focus points or whatever. All right, so you fail this foe with a thunderous strike that echoes throughout this whole facility, but you hear nothing in response. Except the chains clattering to the floor and all of these little bugs just chittering away and dissipating. It has gone quite quiet once again. All you hear is the turbines and the occasional zap of electricity from the roof. This foe shall not bother you anymore.
I quickly take 10 minutes to start treating wounds on us.
And I casually say to Gurn that maybe you should take a look at that body and examine it. See if you can learn everything about it, just in case we have to fight another one. Or something like it.
Alright, and that can be for 4 of us.
Yeah, I assume all of you guys are hurt worse than I am.
I'm down to 30 HP, I think.
All right. So you heal everyone in the vicinity, even some not in the vicinity, for 17.
Yes.
What did he get healed more for? Has he got some weird funky thing on him?
What?
That's his
Oh,
godless. healing.
godless healing. What the fuck is that?
Wait, what? I have godless healing, which
Godless healing. You recover an additional 5 hit points from a successful attempt to treat wounds or use battle medicine on you. After you or an ally use battle medicine on you, you become temporarily immune to that battle medicine for only 1 hour instead of 1 day.
I've never noticed it. Never added that on the thing. I have it. Huh.
You have it. Well, what do you mean you have it? You can't have it. It didn't give it to you.
No, I know, but like I've had it since I've had this character. I have never realized it never added it.
Yeah, maybe you need to delete it or re-add it, or something's overriding it.
Yeah.
Well. Or maybe you need to, I don't know, we need to update something with your sheet since it's old and his is new. Just made
Yeah.
it tonight. So
Okay.
for felling this foe and securing this room, you all will earn 120 XP.
Okay.
What's that put you at so I can fix his?
680.
That's what I've got too.
I was muted. I said with
680
all
it is.
speed, that make this exactly 1,000. Everyone's level 10 now.
Yeah.
You almost got me. So, no more chains clanking around, only the sounds of these turbines and the electricity on the roof. Nothing threatening you at the moment.
I'm going to
What
do
will
another
you all do?
treat wounds because I think Drez needs it. Right?
Yeah, I'm still pretty low.
Okay.
I will take a look at this clockwork. See if I can glean anything.
There we go. 42 for everyone.
All right, and that and that burns what, 20 minutes or yeah.
Yep, 20 minutes in total. Actually, I'll say it's 30 minutes because I want to refocus my focus spell. For
Okay.
yeah.
So 30 minutes pass. It's getting later in the evening.
I'd also like to do a perception check to seek in the room.
Gurn, you study over this thing, but you have never seen a creature like this, and obviously there's magical elements involved. It's a construct. You're not able to garner anything more than what you already know about constructs, that they are resistant to every type of damage, essentially, from the physical realm. They are resistant to anything that's not made of, the most specialist types of metals, that is. And they are weak, of course, to electricity, as you discovered. Beyond that, specifically with this creature, again, it's just beyond anything you've ever seen. There's a lot of fell magic at play, certainly, in its construction. And did anybody look around this room? Did I miss a roll?
Yeah, I rolled a perception check there to search the room.
All right, you look around and you notice there's not much in this room. You know, a lot of the stuff is very industrial and not worth trying to haul away, right? Cogs and gears and huge things of that nature that wouldn't make sense to try to get around. You notice, though, that even though this creature is gone, there are some chains still here that seem to be attached to something up at the top of the dome.
I let everybody in the party know and ask their opinion if we should pull the chain and see what it's attached to.
I think most of us should go hide around the corner and let Liam have the honor of pulling the chains.
I'm not even. I'm giving everyone 2 seconds, but I'm going to be pulling that chain. I'm not even really asking. Yeah, Drez, run.
I go in here and move about stealthily.
We'll roll an athletics check for me then.
You're talking to Vimgard, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna pull the
Okay.
chain. Yes. Sure.
Roll
You
aid.
you roll an athletics check first.
And let the record show that this time Drez was the one who wanted to use our fellow gunslinger as meat shield.
Well, I mean, we didn't bring Krillin with us.
Okay. Well, he was trying to aid you. Did you want to wait for that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you didn't. Gurn, roll an athletics check if you wish to aid this fellow. So close to that 20. All right. Vimgard, roll a dodo.
I was going to call it too.
Oh, damn it.
Should have kept that first one.
Yep.
See, it's you, not me. You were gonna call it. You put the vibe in the air.
Well, it's just looking like 1 for 5.
So you obviously do not succeed, and this thing doesn't even budge when you pull on the rod.
Can I try again?
Certainly.
That's what she said.
You once again, with all of your might, attempt to dislodge this thing by pulling on the chain, and it doesn't budge at all.
I look at everyone and, well, I'm
Well,
looking.
I'd like to say to Gurn, hey, maybe you should take some of these pulleys and wheels and shit here and rig up some sort of pulley mechanism. A little bit of quick crafting.
To make what?
Like a fucking set of pulleys so that we can double the strength you put into the fucking rope.
Block and tackle.
There you go, block and tackle.
To accomplish what?
To make it easier to pull this thing down from the fucking roof.
Was it just change going into the darkness, or what were we moving?
I saw the chain where one of the chains is attached to an object up near the roof, and we're trying to pull it down. And we just keep failing the strength checks.
What's this we business?
Well, I saw it. They're pulling.
All right, is that a thing I can do there, GM?
What is that? Try to dismantle it?
Yeah,
block
is
the work
there
part?
some cogs and gears and
Well, look at it.
shafts?
Look at it, and you may determine that. You look over this thing and attempt to study it, but you don't recognize. You've never seen this before.
I come walking back in there. Like, I'll show you how it's done, and I'll scavenge some parts around the room. Fuck, sorry, it's public. I'll roll again. Stupid.
I swear to God, if y'all open a hatch and let the electric things on the roof in here,
You also look over this thing, but are unfamiliar with anything like this, and you run your hands over it, and you fail to find a way to dislodge this thing.
Well, is there any way we can all grab a hold of the thing and pull it?
At all attempt to aid him, I suppose.
Well, I believe as per the rules, only one person could aid.
Well, but
well, only one
since this
person
is-
can be successful, but we could all roll to attempt it.
and
Fair enough.
well, since this is especially hard, you can all attempt to aid him.
Somebody with higher strength. Trying to link it. It won't go. I can make a bestial mutagen to give you a +2 bonus to athletics checks.
I'm plus 15, so I could take that.
I'm easily +3.
Why can't I link it? There, take that.
And I guess someone could try to climb up there too if they're nimble enough.
I am not.
I got a pretty high
Oh.
athletic or acrobatics, if that helps.
Climbing wouldn't be acrobatics, it would be athletics.
Oh, maybe then. It is not letting me.
I knew I should have took the climbing feat.
There we go. Alright, and athletics.
And was everyone
my
going to
God.
try and aid?
Yeah,
No, I'm still not convinced this is a good idea, because last time you guys wanted to investigate something, you tried to open a door into the river.
Well, there's also a good chance that this is like a treasure or something.
That's another construct that we can program to fight for us.
Or it could just take you right back up to the roof where the electric zombies are.
It's a chance I'm willing to take.
I will try and do another athletics. Wait, I will wait for an aid.
I'll attempt to aid, but like I said, I'm +3, pretty much useless.
Better than my +1.
All right, you attempt to aid Vimgard. Vimgard.
Would you roll something different?
Maybe you need to purge your dice again?
Well, that's
The
a lot of luck.
purge. Your newest party member here. I gotta fix him. I'll fix you. He steps forward and looks at this thing, suspended in midair, seemingly.
Any bets on if he rolls a 20 right now?
That's another 2. I don't know. It's not gonna
And he comes over and just after examining it, he just barely notices as he's about to pull his hand away. He runs his hand over it and he says, "There's a button right here." I promise you, he made it by one. He found the button.
What was the DC? Can we know?
It was 26.
You gonna press that button there, Vimgard?
Pardon me?
You gonna press the button?
Yes. Sorry. I'm trying to purge everything from my dice. Yes, I will push the button.
All right. Campaign's over, guys. GG. No. You push the button on this thing and it deactivate and it settles down on the bottom or on the ground and it seemingly is not being suspended by anything, chain or otherwise. The chains are still hanging from the ceiling. They seemingly were only part of the apparatus that held this thing in place, and it is now just sitting on the ground here.
An inanimate carbon rod?
Indeed, it seems you have found an immovable rod. Congratulations. Are you gonna
8,000 pounds.
take it and move it? Well, no, that's how much pressure is required to pull it,
Mm-hmm.
and or a DC-40.
I'll put it in the bag of holdings for selling, or if we need it.
Yeah,
Do
give
it.
it up. Find something cool to do with this.
Okay.
All right, so having defeated the foe, found an unusual object, what is your next plan of action?
Go downstairs.
Okay.
This is a way down, right?
Definitely isn't.
Okay.
That is the way over to the viewing platform where the generators right here are.
Oh, right. I think it's.
I move about stealthily.
There's the room over here, right with the ladder.
Indeed. The maintenance shaft here is where you went down before.
And I will also move about stealthily.
This ladder goes up and down.
Now let's stealthily climb down. Well, then we know we've done this before. It's 25 feet, right?
I think so.
I'm just gonna catfall my way down there.
Alrighty, so you all pile down into and through, once again, the maintenance shaft down into the lower level here. The first sub-level, that is. And as you do so, you pile out into the hallway. so as not to crowd yourselves. And where's last but not least, the new guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so will you hear? You all pile down into this maintenance shaft and down to the sub level. Once again, you don't encounter any resistance seemingly.
Well, moving stealthily, we will. It was over here, right? That,
Yes.
yeah, up the north.
Yeah.
Your new companion comes with you. And you don't encounter any resistance. You go down these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Very stealthily.
Let me see. Never did come back and try to fix this map. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch it. But there's still an encounter on this page. Hold on. Dude. Alright. Let me see if I can fix this map to the dry one real quick.
All right.
Thanks. Let's her. Okay, that was a mistake. That didn't do it. Maybe that was what I needed to do. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, let me see here. I'm in those piles now. Yeah, I'm waiting for like some kind of update to happen because I can't see where like any of the macro modules that we had are supposed to be, there's not supposed to be any kind of like requirements, I don't think, for running these. So, I don't know. Let's see. Sub-level background. I was hoping it'd be like obvious, like there's one with water and one without water, but I don't think it is. Let's see, smoking. Okay. So that's sub-level 2 background. Let's see. Why is it still showing there? So I took it off, but it's still showing all the... That's really weird. Let me reload it here. So I took it off, but it's still showing the water on there. It's like it's bugged out or something. I know that's fascinating. Hold on. Okay, have you seen... Still there.
Well, while we're just hanging, I also have looked it up, and anyone with martial proficiency can use handguns.
So it is just a combined thing.
It looks like you can't use advanced handguns, and I think that you can't use the critical effects of the weapons unless you're actually trained in weapons. Like, yeah.
I bet. I bet people fucking bitching about it. You know what I mean? I bet at first they tried to make it where it like wasn't that, but then people were like, "Man, see."
Fighters, for example, are trained in all advanced weapons at level 1, so they can use even advanced guns, but they wouldn't get the critical effects of guns.
Aha! I figured it out. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. They had it as a token that makes sense because you can control the visibility of tokens. Okay, let me do this. Perfect. All right, so without further ado, you guys pile down the stairs here like a rowdy bunch of ragtag outlaws that you are and is. Let me drop you in. Come on down. You're the next contestants on Who Wants to Die Down Here.
I do.
Wow. All right, so as you step down here, you notice that yes, in fact, it is still dry. And activate. Come on down. It is, in fact, yes, still dry. Look at that. So dry.
Drier than Ben Shapiro's wife down here.
You, sir,
Ew.
got him.
All right. I'll start walking down. I will do a perception check at the crossroads right here.
You look down through here and you are confident that your previous foes, both the puppeteer and the previously domiciled crocodilian skeletons, are nowhere to be found. You are confident of this.
Is
Okay,
Bruno
Fact.
giving you where it says the game's paused, even though it's not?
Oh, is it giving you that again?
Yeah.
Hold on, I can. Now is it good?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Vimgard, you do notice as you approach the undercog filled room that the door is closed again, like once more, as it was the first time you approached it.
Okay, I call over Drez and everyone else and say that we have a closed door here. Drez, do you want to check it? And should we go down to the secret laboratory over here?
Which closed door are you wanting me to check? Because I already know that one of them leads directly to death.
The one down here is where the
That's
boss.
the one we need to go to.
This is where the boss is down here.
I will let you guys do your thing on that one because I've seen how well it went last time.
Let's do a quick save first.
Well,
Yep.
the fire guys should all be dead. It's just
F5, right?
the boss and the boss's minion that hits equally as hard as that spider did.
We
You
know
guys
it.
got to do Drez's thing and lure them out here.
I mean, there are plenty of places for people to take cover out here and a lot more room to move. And you don't have to pass through the room of crushing gears where you can only safely move half speed if you need to retreat.
Someone
I'm
would have to go in there to
yeah.
To kite them out.
And the only problem is the person that would be perfect at it is not here.
Well, is it acrobatics was the check to move full speed?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she has
I'm not
acrobat-
going in there and trying to pull those guys out.
I will be doing it.
Well, I got a 17 acrobatics and a 19 stealth, so I could try to do it very stealthily.
Get a spook on him and then run on out.
Yeah, sneak up there, tell him I want to fuck his mother, and run back out of the room.
Why don't
I
you
like
just
it.
open the door to the gear room and yell that and see if that is enough?
Yeah, start with that, Grimdark.
I open the door and say, Drez, what did you say?
I said I'm here to fuck your mother.
That was Drez. Just saying, that was Drez, not me.
Your voice is lost amongst the machinery.
I don't think you hear it. Do you want to move closer, Drez?
Why don't you go in there and yell it?
Okay.
I'm just throwing this out there. I do have a potion of flying.
Let's use it. Get going in there then.
I could just take that and I could fly for 1 minute, so I'll just fly
Oh,
over
then-
to him.
Why don't
I
you?
mean, you can't fly through this room. It's full of gears.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to tell what the layout's like in the map.
Hard to
Flying
tell
won't help.
that the room's full of gears.
Well, looks like they're all on the ground. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
looking in 3D environments from top-down 2D can be a little bit disorienting sometimes.
Are you saying we need isometric maps?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the next step. The next evolution of the game.
And chip in on that map builder on Steam. And
Oh, there's people that do ISO and Foundry.
I follow a Discord channel, but they make crazy fucking maps.
They aren't the contractors that Paizo uses.
unfortunately,
Bet.
All right. Well, should I just do this then? Try to stealthily and acrobatically get in there.
Yeah,
and
you
fucking
do have a
them
better
up.
acrobatics than me.
In worst case, if everything goes totally to shit, I can just go invisible
Yep.
and get the fuck out of there.
Please yell for help if you need it. Good luck.
we'll be out here waiting for you to come back to get it.
Well, I tie a big long string to 2 styrofoam cups and leave one here with Vimgard.
I have my ear to it constantly.
Where did you get styrofoam cups?
They were sitting on
From
the
the hot dog cart that was outside before we came in,
ground. The break
before
room
we came on the
upstairs.
boats.
Alright, acrobatics first then, or stealth?
You guys, we're not playing Dungeon Crawl Classics yet. Just calm down. Well, so if you're moving stealthily, that's fine. If something is to detect you, that's when you could roll to see if you're observed fully.
Okay.
But yes, I mean, move into the room, and then you can do an acrobatics check. I mean, you can move safely through this room at half speed. But if you want to move at full speed, go ahead and do the acrobatics check.
I would say just
Well, I'll move
play
at
it
half
safe and go, half speed on the way in, and
I
then
need
if you
to-
need to
yeah,
come
I need
out
to run.
fast, yeah.
Agreed. Do I need to roll a stealth now, or do you want me to wait until a little further up?
It's easier to just wait and, like just say you're moving stealthy now and then roll it if something observes you. That way you don't have to remember, what you rolled. In case you are moving stealthily for 20 minutes and you're like, shit, I can't remember what that was. Let me scroll up in the chat.
Precisely.
Alright, well, as I get
Now
to
you
here,
can roll it.
beeps.
You are observed by these two, and you begin being taunted from afar. You can't quite make out the words, but you can tell they are insulting.
I'd like to yell back at the top of my lungs. Sorry I had to leave so abruptly last time. I had to go back to town and fuck your mother. And I grab my dick and give it a shake towards him.
Since it's such a incredible distance, they're not able to see anything other than you kind of gesturing.
When I
They
start
keep-
thrusting my hips.
Take a
Point
shot at
at
one
me.
of them.
How gesticular, how animated is this motion that you're making?
Very animated, like I'm trying to explain it to a blind person.
Okay. My friend. Well, no, that for the gears.
Blind or public?
Either way, public it's supposed to be. I don't think it's private. All right. So you continue gesturing. What's your next play? Nothing's happened quite yet to you.
Nothing's happened quite yet. They aren't taking the bait.
You're a gunslinger. Start shooting.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Do you roll for initiative first, or do I get the shot?
Who are you gonna shoot? Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot the dude in the back.
Okay, if you shoot at him, it's gonna be with a -4 circumstance because he has his large creature here in front of him.
Well, I
It's
was gonna
gonna-
use sniper's aim that removes concealment. You know,
Well,
any
if
of
you
the-
want to do that, then we got to go in initiative.
All right, well, I'll aim at his buddy in front of him then, so I don't have to go to initiative. Be reasonable. First, I will load my gun in front of them.
All right, you successfully get their attention and enter into an encounter forever. You guys hear a commotion and a shot fired, and you are pretty familiar with what that means by now, and you think you need to come and assist. So this encounter begins with you, Driz. Having heard this shot from afar, what will you do?
I'm going to delay until after Saren.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to delay until after Vimgard.
Okay.
So I
Saren
guess I need
moves
to
to
see
you.
what these guys are going to do.
Me with my
You have an
forward.
opportunity to act before your foes.
Roger, we cannot hear you.
So what do you think? Should I just bail out of the room to get him to follow me, or take another shot?
Take another shot and run.
One shot then. Same creepy freak monster thing. on, hit the fucking thing. 20, that 20. Of course.
It's not 20.
Frustrated, you notice that as this round began, the odd numbered pillars here went up and down in this room, just as you observed before. So there's the starting at the left side of the room going around. Every other one went up and the other ones went down.
Well, then I give him the old hand wave. Come and get me. And back out of the room. See if I can get them to follow.
Fair enough. You hear a lot of taunting behind you. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's show you. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Preemptive purge. Okay. So, let's see here. You said what?
I can't hit the broadside of a barn today, so something's got to change.
I changed my dice and did a purge. It still hasn't changed yet.
Okay, so as you are all retreating and gathering, or as Saren is retreating back into this room, and you are all gathering into this room, right here in between Gurn and Vimgard, the air begins to swirl together, and it begins to turn a foul color, and before long it's like the air is turning inside out of itself, and it begins to change. Let's see here. So give me a button for that. Alright. So the air changes from, just normal fresh air into something of a thick, noxious fog. Here. Make it green. So, everyone standing on some green tiles. It looks like Gurn and Vimgard. Hit it with a fortitude save, please. Gurn, you are used to all kinds of noxious fumes going in and out of your body, and this is nothing to you. However, Vimgard, you start to choke and gag.
Nothing goes in my mouth.
A green fog just went all up in your mouth. Gurn.
Okay, I'm gonna quick alchemy some freeze ammunition. And can I throw it to Saren?
I mean, it's the same difference. Yeah, it'd be interact to give it to him or throw it to him, so you save a step if you're not going to move over there.
Yeah. So take that, Saren. Maybe it'll slow them down, and we can, or put it at the door, so maybe they take a little longer to funnel out. Was my idea. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, that's good.
Take cover behind that and draw a lightning. No. I'm gonna take a mist form elixir. So it didn't give me concealed again. That doesn't look like.
When you drank the mist form,
Yeah.
let's see. Is it gone out of your inventory?
I had 2.
Where's it at? Is it consumables? I don't see it. Ooh, looks like
Maybe I did only make the 1.
I was trying to see if there's a thing on mist form. Was it gray, moderate, or lesser?
Moderate.
Yeah, it just says concealed. Yeah, I don't guess maybe there's not a thing. Let's see. Yeah, because that's just concealed. Yeah, well, till round 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. You guys hear some whirring and clunking around. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything in pursuit of you. Vimgard. Choking on that poison fog.
Yeah.
Thought you had to go outside to do that. Are you outside?
I can vape in the computer room. I can't do the dabs in the
Oh.
computer room.
So is this a situation where we can hold our breath?
I can't. Clearly.
Well, anyone can hold their breath for the amount of rounds 5 plus your Constitution modifier.
Are you underwater or in a magical fog?
I can still hold my breath in a magical fog, can I?
Sure. Does that mean it doesn't affect you? Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
So, are you just moving over there, Vimgard?
Yes, I'm just moving over here. And then I'm going to go into my arcane stand.
All right. Do you have a button for that still?
Yes, I do. Oh, right. Sorry, I can't do it.
You got it on you. What it
Nope.
is? You have
I have to do
Arcane
it.
Cascade.
No, I can't do it until I cast a spell.
Oh, it follows a spell casting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing anything? You just staying there?
Yeah. Actually, we haven't seen anyone can't cast a spell ready to cast a spell, so yeah, I'm going to
Alright.
wait here.
Drez. Safe behind the pillar. What will you do?
Let's see. I'm going to move just around to this side of the pillar and hold here to see if any enemies are forthcoming.
Saren, the next round begins with you in the gear room.
Oh, will take everybody else's lead. And I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, that's way too far. 30 was there. And 35. There. My one axe.
This is it?
No, I'm also going to reload the old weapon. I don't think there's anything else I can take right now. And then I'll move over to here for my last one.
All right. As you exhaust your actions, you don't hear anything coming from the room anymore, but it's probably not because it's not there. It's probably because there's a huge room of gears in between you and
I failed the acrobatics checks.
or not pursuing you at all. So, this thing though, in front of you all, begins to shift slightly. You select it here. Yes. And moves. Let's see. He was there. 5, 10. It moves right here on the corner of this thing. So that puts only you in harm's way, Gurn. You must pass the fortitude save.
Shit, it's going after
DC
Saren.
31. Please.
Gross.
Yeah. Ooh. You almost steal yourself from this poisonous fog. However, you can't choke it back this time. However, it is your turn.
Do have a thing. It's. I think it's going after Saren. If we run in right now, we're not going to be in the fog whatsoever. I think Saren can run through the fog one whole turn, pretty much, right? Saren?
Yeah, like I can run through it, but then you're running back into the gear room. That I think the whole point was not to do that.
Yeah, but if they're not coming out, are we going in?
Well, we don't even know they're not coming out. There's a room full of gears. It would take them a few turns to get through.
Alright, fair enough. We'll
I say
wait.
patience.
Can I try to find the source of this poison fog?
Sure. You'd like recall knowledge on it.
What's like it? Nature?
Well, do you have like a lore alchemy?
No.
Ah, shit.
I mean, you can recall knowledge any way you think would be most beneficial.
Crafting because it's alchemy? Potions?
You are able to easily discern this is not from any alchemical creation. It is magical in nature.
Oh, wow,
You-
that's just gonna grow. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if we could figure out duration or something like that too, that would help. Like, is it just going to grow forever, or does it last only a few rounds?
Well, I'll waste another one with Arcana then.
You attempt to discern the exact nature of this poison that seems to be affecting you all. But other than the fact that it is poison, you don't recognize any other thing about its origins. You do, though, confidently recognize that it is poison damage that it is inflicting upon you. Again, you don't hear anything clunking or squirming through the cog gear room here. It is quite eerily quiet. Vimcard.
And I assume you yell that to everybody in the room that it's poison?
No, you can figure that out.
I am going to recall knowledge on the gas.
Oh Christ, it's gonna waste your actions, yes. It's poison, you fucks.
Okay, then, well, other than delaying, all I want to do is go in, because it sounds like they're not coming out.
Yeah, I'm
With-
gonna take a peek in the door here and see what. I'll let you know.
All right, I'll delay until after Gurn.
You see cogs. Well, Gurn has already gone, so you're delaying until next turn, like after him.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be delaying. That would just be missing your turn.
Yeah, that's kind of a.
Oh.
You could do something, Logan.
Frontline Marshal.
I failed that save. Am I poisoned?
No, you just took damage.
Good.
Nope, nothing persistent.
Don't tempt me, Mary. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. One move to go here. And I will do a reflex save to see if I can move freely.
Well, that's cool. When you get done doing acrobatics,
Oh, sorry, hacker. Oh,
well, my friend. So you come into this room, and as you have done several times, you attempt to move freely. However, you slip. You fall prone.
Oh boy.
You become restrained. And you initially take
Jesus.
29 damage.
oh my God!
You are now stuck
You
in
jumped
the
into
gears. You will
29
need to make a check at the beginning of your next turn to see if you free yourself from the gears.
I can't use my last action to do that.
No, you're stuck
All right.
and damaged and in shock. Dress.
Yeah.
You hear the screams of an orc caught
Alright.
in a gear like a rat in a trap.
He ain't going to
So
help.
in one action, I can move over here next to Gurn. Second action, I can move right here. And is there anything that I can do to aid the Clockwork Orc.
Yes. We'll let you, you could attempt to pull him out.
Athletics check.
Mm-hmm. You succeed, and you help him out of this pickle. He becomes unrestrained, and you help him to his feet.
So ends my turn.
I'm just thinking he might have been more useful as bait.
Saren?
I mean, I figure we need Vemguard on his feet because he's going to have to be our tank here.
Fair enough.
And we're missing our other healer, so... Also, where's... what's his face?
Liam Neeson?
Yeah,
Good point. Did I not? Oh, did I leave him by the stairs?
I guess, yeah, he's not in the initiative. I just now realized he was not here.
Yeah, me neither. All right, we'll get him in. He runs over, huffing and puffing. Hey, you started without me.
Now we have our meat shield.
Cat shield, fox shield. I swear to God, I'm never searching for Kitsune token again.
He's a fox boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like that Japanese mythical fox thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently he can shapeshift into one, is that right?
Yeah.
He is a fox.
He is wood, and they can do illusory disguise or some
Gotcha.
kind of
So
bullshit.
he makes himself look like not one.
Yeah.
And now Mary has furry porn in his browser history.
Because that should be like all you need to know about this. My one innate ability is to not look like the thing that I am.
Yeah.
All right, so my turn, or are we going to put Hideki in here?
It's your turn. He's in.
Well, then I would like to... Oh, God. I do like an underworld lore. See if I've had any experience with this gas, and if I know... If I get a question, or if I pass, I want to know how long it lasts and expands.
You want to know how long it takes to pass gas?
Yep.
Bean lore. Yes. You have encountered a lot of poisons, bombs, traps, things like that. You again are 100% sure this is magical in nature, but you can't determine the exact spell or cause, other than you don't think it is something man-made. You don't think it's a bomb or something like a trap that was triggered. It's
But I don't know
definitely.
it well enough to see if it has a duration to it, or if it kind of just continues.
If you did, I would have said so. You don't.
All right. Well, then, would you allow me a crafting check to craft my bandana into a little covering for my mouth? It would give me a bonus to the check. The old World War I gas attack thing.
I mean, crafting. If we start playing by the rules of it, then no. You don't have enough time to sit here, and also where you just rip it off your shirt.
Well, I meant it like I've always had a bandana. I meant it like the World War I thing, and when they gassed you,
Put
you
it
pee
over
in a
your
rag and
face.
put it over your face.
Yeah, piss on it first.
But if you're already wearing one, would it really require a crafting check to do that?
You have to piss on it first, yeah.
Crafting check to piss on it first.
That's what I roll good.
Man, can you imagine crit failing on your piss check?
Forgot to take it out. Just piss your pants.
Just sprays in 10 different directions at once, and all of them go directly in your face.
All right, what else you got?
Well, my last action to move. 15, 20. Just hang out right on the edge.
Okay. So it moves to this fellow again. And you guys standing here, especially Vimgard coming to, you begin to hear taunts and words. You can't quite make out what it is. You hear just little spats of things, something about stealing, and that no one appreciates the genius. Can't quite make out what it's saying, but it seems to be pointed at you guys and quite defaming. As it turns, let's see here. This cloud begins to shift again. Once more, moving. Let's see, from this, this square. What's that say? Need to zoom in. Oh, well, 2 squares, right? From here. It's 15, so yeah. So 2 squares up is what it's moving towards this way. To right there. Let's see, he was there 1 on this corner right here. So, your bandana does nothing, and you are encased in this fog, and you struggle to find yourself.
Not at all.
Fortitude. Save.
But that was such a good piss roll. You link
Just-
this fortitude save or just a regular one?
Can't link it, no. It's DC 31.
No, that's 14 or better. Did my pissing heroism give us our 3rd hero point of the night?
It didn't. It wasn't heroic enough.
I'm not sure I've been less inspired in my entire life.
You can't see the piss.
All right. This guy charges straight in. What do you want him to do?
Fuck's sakes. Sorry.
Come help with Vemgard.
Yeah.
I mean, he might as well come to the door because it's looking like we're going to have to go in anyway.
And don't forget to search your inventory, because you might realize you have a fucking moderate antidote.
He can go right here and has 1 action left.
You guys want to have him just hold there now, and then we'll start moving in on the next round?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Turn. Concealed.
I'll enter and. What kind of shape is Vemgard in? Is he?
Oh, I need help.
Orc shape.
He's about to be ground into meat.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's out of the gears, but he's extremely hurt.
Also, Mary, realize I did not get my 3 moderate healing potions. I don't think you charged me
I did.
for them.
I didn't see that.
All good. I just realized now. So I will need one.
Take one of those there, Vemgard.
Okay.
I go to the corner there, do a perception check to see if I can see anyone approaching or hear more of that muffled speech.
You do. You can't make any of it out, but it is quite pointed, and does not seem friendly. Alright, so you do hear loud machinations and clunks and churns, Gurn. Not coming from Vimgard.
Okay. First thing I want to do is use that elixir right away.
Elixir? I hardly knew her. Oh. Thank you.
Beat me to it.
And also, Mary, can I have those 3 moderate healing potions? Or no?
Hell no.
Alright.
There's a special feat that you can actually take for that.
For what?
That if you suddenly remember something that you needed that you didn't bring with you, it turns out that, oh, you had the foresight to actually bring it.
Yeah.
Prescient planner, yeah.
No shit.
Yep.
That's such bullshit.
Well,
I
it's
ha-
one of those things like
I have
as
that
you,
beat too. It's called playing with inexperienced players. Dude,
as,
I'd be
as you
sitting
start
there
to level up,
and,
like
yeah.
eventually you get to the point where there just aren't that many good feats left for you to take, at least in
Yeah,
terms of the
bet.
general feats. And so you're
Yeah.
just like, man, what the fuck do I add in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they
why I
do. They
took it.
do on it.
Or you can get that fucking bag of holding, but you just reach your hand in and you like hope for something, and there's a certain chance that you actually get what you want.
You got to roll to see if it gets you. If you fail the roll, do you come back empty-handed, or do you come back with something that's not what you want?
I believe it's something that it's not what you wanted.
What, yeah.
It's like the deck of many things.
I was about to say, what do you guys think? It's coming out, man. And look, I have to say, dude, I normally don't give a shit about the like alternate covers, although the Planescape one is dope because it's done by that original artist, Tony Ditalerzi or whatever, who is obviously accomplished. But the alternate cover of Deck of Many Things, it is dope. You should buy it. I don't know how many loonies it is, but it's dope as fuck. When it like inevitably goes on sale, you should get it. The alternate cover one. I mean, the regular one's cool too, I guess, but you can like make that yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's already a thing that exists in the world, I guess. But the alternate cover one is sick, dude. It's black with like gold foil. Let's go. It's dope. Anyway, it's my commercial for WotC. Why is it paused? Did I hit the space bar? Alright. So, should be good to go. Should have your potions.
Okay,
You gonna drink one?
yes.
It's fair.
Alright, and then my last action is I'm going to move 10, 20, and that is it. Now I'm going to try and do acrobatics.
You gonna do an acrobatics check, you said?
Oh no, I said I'm not going to do one.
You said you're gonna do 2 of them?
5.
And
Back
he
to
said
back.
to take the lowest out of the 5.
Right. Play with disadvantage. Only live on the edge. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Driz. What will you do, sir?
All right, I'm going to slowly move through here. And I'm going to stop right here behind Vimgard.
Okay. As we go to the top of this round, you guys in the cog room are amazed as out from between the cogs, like John Goodman in Raising Arizona, Krillin comes crawling out and appears, and we leave it there for next week.
Yep. Yeah.
GG, fellows. Good one.
Good
Yes.
game.
Good game.
Good game.
We may